Hello everybody, I'm forecaster Dustin Staples. This is your latest WITN First Alert forecast. It's February 7th, Saturday here across the east. We do have some chilly weather across our region this weekend. Not going to be the warmest weekend, but the first dry weekend of this entire year alone. We've had every weekend so far this year with rain, snow, ice, some form of precipitation. Not this go around. Friday's highs, we topped out in the 40s and low 50s. Surfed some yesterday, but overall though, it was a pretty chilly day all the way around. Well, despite that wind out there, it didn't really pick up till late overnight and early this morning here. We did have those temperatures starting out in the mid 30s outside. Of course, the humidity, the temperature change here with the wind out there, really not much early on, but of course that we are a lot warmer, shockingly, about this time yesterday, earlier on Friday morning. But here we are going towards Saturday, starting to see those breezes pick up here out of that west direction. Nothing falling from the sky here, but we did have some snow reports back towards Virginia. A nice swath of snow extending from I-95 from Richmond up to DC, up towards New Jersey, southwestern Virginia there, Ohio, West Virginia, and Illinois too. You kind of still seeing those lingering snow bands up towards the northeast this morning, and thus the country is quiet. Really not much happening there. A little western rain showers taking place. All right, we have cold weather alerts issued here through the weekend. These are going to go in through, some expire tonight, some expire Sunday night. Again, these cold, extreme cold watches here, and then we have these cold weather advisories highlighted and outlining there in that blue color. And then also we have wind advisories issued here. These will go until 7 p.m. Saturday for the areas that are shaded and beige here, rather, excuse me. Starting to see those quiet conditions, thankfully, out there. Real quick update with the drought. I know we haven't seen a lot of improvements, but probably with all that snow melt we saw earlier this past week, we may hopefully start to get some of this here, a little bit of an abnormally dry spell down towards the Crystal Coast. So other than that, we're still dry. We're going to be staying dry for a little while. Once again, cold out here for the rest of the afternoon. Some clouds passing by our coastline. The coast will not get above freezing, if not barely get there for this afternoon. Inland spots mid 30s. It's going to feel closer to like the 20s and teens there. Overnight lows tonight drop down to the teens, and maybe a few lower teens out there for some of our locality for the northern spots. Still below freezing by noontime. Coastal spots don't even bother. They're not even getting above freezing except for Beaufort down there. That's really about it for Sunday. And then we drop back down to the 20s here. Now here's these winds here. You see them coming in out of that north-northwest flow. It is going to stay windy all through tonight. Sunday morning even, still seeing some quite windy conditions here, especially along the Outer Banks and Crystal Coast. Inland spots, not much of a wind. Still, it's going to be quite cold out there regardless if any wind chill expected. And then by Monday morning, things start to slowly subside just a little bit. So you'll mean your wind gust forecast between 20 and 40 miles an hour. And then eventually as we go towards Sunday, we'll see this wind gust between 10 to 15 inland, 15 to almost 30, maybe it's an isolated 40-mile gust there at times along Hatteras, and staying pretty gusty all the way through Sunday night for our Outer Banks. So here's the wind chill forecast for tonight, dropping back down to the teens. It's going to feel closer to almost 8, 9, 10 degrees tomorrow morning. Some of the outlining areas closer to the Outer Banks could feel a lot colder there, but regardless of the Sunday cold, it's staying that way through all the weekend. And even Monday night, or Monday morning rather, we may start to see a slow improvement with those temperatures. Regardless, it is just going to be downright cold all the way around. Catching a basketball game today there at ECU, taking on Temple, looking good. Your first alert calendar. Obviously, we have the Olympics continuing here on NBC, the Super Bowl on Sunday there, more ECU basketball. Valentine's Day kicking off next weekend, President's Day right there on the 16th. Your forecast for the next 8 days to come, mid 40s for Monday. We'll have to get past this cold snap here, 60s here as we go towards early next week. Really nice out there. Not much wind. We'll give overnight lows. We go from the teens to the 40s that evening, and of course watching for a few rain showers as we go towards the upcoming Valentine's weekend.